Hey guys, welcome back. We just picked up the FD from RotorSports. Those guys had it for a couple months, but they did a deep dive and ended up pulling the engine, doing a full engine rebuild. They tuned our Haltech 1500 Elite, installed a wideband sensor, and a couple other things. So let's dive in and check it out. All right, so as you guys can see, I have slapped a set of wheels on this thing. These are some CRKs that actually came off of the STI that's sitting over there that we purchased as a flip. And I don't have the other side on, so this is kind of this is kind of what it looked like before. You know, it's got the stock 16s. Somebody did a kind of a poor job trying to rattle can them. And then, you know, we got the works. So I think they look pretty good. I don't think my wife is a fan of them, so we may end up changing them. But I don't know yet. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We've just ordered about $500 worth of suspension components because Brian over there at RotorSports was telling me that he was telling me this car scares the hell out of him. And I was thinking, oh man, it's got a lot of power. That's awesome. But no, it was because the rear end is like trying to come out from under it. So we're gonna have to do some adjusting there for sure. I got up underneath it and found that like all the upper and lower control arm bushings are shot. So, but yeah, let's check out the work these guys did. I mean, it looks good. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. That's the little cone filter that I had picked up before we sent it over there. And if you guys watched the last video, we worked on like cleaning up this area here and getting our fan mounted here and doing some other stuff. And looks like our clearances still look pretty good there. Coolant system still capped off. Brian did tell me that the fan was running constantly when you turn the key, which we were aware of, but he ended up fixing the switch on that so that, you know, it quit killing the battery while he was trying to tune it. And then of course, you know, we still got our, I don't know if looks like they might have firmed that up a little bit while they were in there. I don't know. But anyways, back to the coolant system. So he said that they were able to get this thing up to temp and it was holding temperature really good. So I'm excited to drive it. I know my wife is excited to drive it. So hopefully those suspension parts come in real soon. In the meantime, though, we've still got some stuff to do to the car. You can see through the hatch there, I've got a bunch of stuff in the trunk. Let's see here. So, get this bad boy opened. And yeah, oh yeah, we still forgot about those struts. So yeah, the hatch does not stay open on its own. But yeah, we got some red couplers. We're gonna change out some of those blue couplers up front. Of course, the air filter he's already used. Some more couplers. This is a battery tray mount. So I'm gonna try to put this battery like mounted up here and clean these wires up because the previous owner had them looking kind of funky. So we're gonna try to clean all that up. That'll be something we're working on in the meantime while we're waiting on those suspension components to come in. And of course, I think I've got some struts. I'm pretty sure we ordered struts for this before we sent it off to RotorSports. So, speaking of RotorSports, I'm gonna tell you guys, Brian and his team over there were pretty good to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't get any discounts. He didn't pay me to talk good about him or anything like that, but I don't know why it's not wanting to close on that side. But anyways, they were super good to me. Provided plenty of updates, provided, you know, a complete breakdown of everything that needed to be done to the car, engine wise. You know, worked with me to make sure that we you know, agreed on everything before they started tearing into it. And I mean, this thing just fires right up. I'm gonna fire it up for you here in just a second, but it fires right up. Idle's good. I mean, it smokes a little bit, but it's because it's running premix. So he's got us dialed in there. Fuel wise, he said the AFRs look really good. Turbo spool's good. We're probably going to end up changing this turbo though. I'm not a fan of the Chinese I think it's like a turbo or excess power or something. Whatever Amazon sells is, I'm pretty sure what that turbo is. And then I think we're going to want to change some of this stuff. This is like steel. It's like a steel charge pipe. That's just crazy to me. I just don't understand why somebody makes a steel charge pipe. But either way, runs great. Very happy with the results. Turns out when he had this thing apart, he said it has a pretty mild street port on it already, so we opted to not do any additional porting. That way we keep it running good and everything and just have a nice daily drivable vehicle. Obviously we're probably not going to daily it, but you know, it's nice to know that you can just hop in it and take it through town and, you know, not have it choking down or you having to rev it to the moon to keep it rolling and stuff like that. So let me do a cold start. So this thing has not been cranked up yet today, so we're gonna grab the key and we'll do a cold start and let you guys hear it. Like I said, you can see a little smoke, but again, that's because we're running premix. It's like 1 ounce to 1 gallon of gas, so it's I can't remember the ratio what that comes out to be, but you know, I mean, this thing is just, listen to how smooth that is. Trying to let some temperature get in that oil before we give it a little blip. But you know, obviously the car's still filthy. I mean, it's just dirty, so we're going to be giving it a good detail at some point. Get these, got a couple little dents and dings, little minor stuff, nothing crazy, you know, just a couple little dings. We'll try to get those taken out. Got to get emblems. And I may change this exhaust. I don't know if the exhaust has a lot to do with how it sounds, but it sounds like a dang 2-stroke dirt bike to me, and I love it. Guys, let me know what y'all think about these works. Let me know what y'all think on those. I mean, fitment looks pretty good. Obviously, the car needs to come down about 14 feet, but I'm a big fan of the works. I just don't know if my wife's gonna let them stay on there. She may end up changing them on us. Yeah. Sounds like it's got a misfire, but it's not. It's just, that's how rotaries sound, I guess. It's wild. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. It's just a quick update on where we're at with the vehicle and, you know, letting you guys know that we got it back. So hopefully we'll start doing some work to it soon and get this thing on the highway. Huge shout out to Brian down there at RotorSports. If you guys have some rotary questions, you need some rotary work, he's the guy. I mean, he's been doing this for I think longer than I've been alive. Super nice guy, very down to earth, and happy to share his knowledge. And again, huge thanks to him. He said this thing's making about 14 and a half, 15 pounds of boost peak. And, you You know, he said my AFRs look good, compressions are good now, so everything's good. So now it's on me. I just got to get the suspension rebuilt. So stay tuned. Please subscribe, check this thing out, check out the other videos we've done on it, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.